Hello from the Music Interview Corner. Yes, from the On the Rocks with Samy of Lost Society. Hi, Samy.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
I'm doing all right, thank you. It's music-wise, everything's super good. It's going to be a cool night. It's a sold-out night in Helsinki. Our first show here, and honestly, I don't even know how long, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be special for sure. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you almost answered that already, but how does it feel for you to play at the legendary On the Rocks and sold out?
Oh, it's going to be cool. I mean, actually, now that I talked about it, the last time we played here was actually last year in September when we did 3 shows in the matter of 27 hours because, it was obviously there were a bunch of restrictions and everything, so we divided one full show into 3 shows. So we did 3 90-minute shows in a time frame of 27 hours. So coming back here and filling the whole place in one spectacular show, it's going to be cool because, obviously, I mean, it's always special doing a show in Helsinki because for us it's our second home, and with this new set we have, with the new show that we have, it's going to be super special.
Cool, I'm really excited.
Me too. I think it's going to be really cool. It's going to be one for the books.
Are you ready to start a fucking riot?
And on October 7th, your new album came out, If the Sky Came Down. How were the reactions so far?
To be honest, it's actually been really good because I was literally just talking about this with the guys because, I've talked about it so much that I feel like when a band kind of, when they broaden their so-called musical horizons and stuff like that, I feel like, obviously you're always going to get a kind of mixed reception, but I feel like the fans and the new listeners they'll sense bullshit from miles away. So if you're just a band kind of trying to do something to please a certain group of people, they'll smell that bullshit from miles away. But when you're purely authentic with what you do and your art is a resemblance of what you are as a person, that will connect with people. And I feel like people really understood what we're trying to do and what we're trying to say with this record. So you know what? It's been really good. And, obviously, there's also the people who hate it, and I fucking love that. I love it, because for me, the worst nightmare of a musician is not hate or love. It's somewhere in between. When someone says your shit is all right, that fucking bums me out. So, give me the hate or give me the love.
So you're happy about the hate comments?
Of course I am, because when
Keep them coming. No, better not.
When you spark so big anger with people, you know that you're onto something.
And I also noticed your earlier albums were more like thrash metal, I would say, and now this goes more into a metalcore direction. Or how would you describe the development in your music?
Well, development is what I would say. It's just musical development. I mean, obviously we're not the same kids that we were 10 years ago. No one is the same person they were 10 years ago. But we loved that shit that we did in 2013, and we love the shit that we do now in 2022. And I feel like what I want to say is Lost Society is Lost Society. We're a metal band. That's it. I hate putting labels on stuff. And I feel like if someone wants to talk about us, you can just talk about Lost Society. That's it.
I was also thinking, should I even say thrash metal or metalcore, because it's just metal.
It's fine, but I mean, especially when people call the new stuff also thrash metal, I love it because it pisses so many people off who are like, oh, that's not thrash metal. I was like, go fuck yourself. It is what it is.
And listen to some thrash metal while you fuck yourself.
On vaan joitakin asioita, mitä mä pystyn sanoa vaan englanniksi. Tää on yksi niistä. 'Cause being here in front of all of you gorgeous motherfuckers here tonight, it's not only making me very happy, but it's making me feel more like a beast than an animal!
Do you have a favorite song on If the Sky Came Down?
The last track, for sure, Suffocating, because, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best song I've ever written, and it was written from the basis of that was the last song I was ever going to write in my life. So it has a pretty special place in my heart, and, I can't get sick of it, because it kind of works as a reminder of telling me that, you know, I'm still here, and I'm still here apparently for a reason. So it's pretty cool.
And why did you feel that that would be your last song that you ever write?
Well, because, I mean, the whole record talks about the last 1.5 years of my life and how I just found myself in the lowest point I've ever found myself. And I felt like that was the only alternative. I just literally couldn't see a future anymore. And, you know, the whole name, If the Sky Came Down, the artwork, the songs, the story, it resembles, you know, it's talking about a human being's worst fear, which is that everything that you trust will always be around you will suddenly collapse on you. And that's exactly what happened to me. And I was just not strong enough to, at the time, I wasn't strong enough. So what I felt like was, I'm going to write a record because that's what I know how to do, but that's it. And Suffocating was something that happened a couple of weeks before we went to the studio, and it just literally felt like that's the end.
Wow, but I mean, it shows how strong you are, that you got through this, and that you managed to turn it into something so amazing.
Well, it talks volume of the fact that music can literally save a life, and I think that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm really glad, like, respect that you got through this.
Thank you. Couldn't have done it alone. I mean, it's the fans that keep me going. It's therapy that keeps me going. It's my family that keeps me going. So it's not just me.
Ja se ois keskiviikkoilta stadis ja loppuun myydis Roksis, miten menee? Jos jollekin siellä jäi epäselväksi, me ollaan Lost Society. Eikä maailmassa ole mitään muuta paikkaa, missä mä mieluummin olisin tänä iltana kuin teidän kanssa! Mun kysymys kuuluu, Roksi, ootteks te valmiita? Now that ain't good enough. Are you ready?
What was saying, it's not just you. Tess joined your band.
Oh, yeah.
And when I talked to Tess the last time, he was a member of Santa Cruz. And we also talked in past interviews about your friendship with Santa Cruz. How does it feel for you to now have probably one of your best friends as your new drummer?
I mean, that's exactly the thing. He's you know, he already was one of my best friends, but now he's just my fucking brother. He's become probably the closest person in my whole life, and I love him to death. And, you know, beside that, he's one of the best fucking drummers I've ever heard in my life. And honestly, it's one of those things where it feels like this is how it was supposed to be. It's like, you know, not saying anything about the past because everything was beautiful that happened in the past, but it feels like this is exactly what was supposed to happen. So we're happy, he's happy, and that's just the best.
That's wonderful. I also believe that the right people find each other.
100%, 100%. The universe is weird, but it does have some sort of plan for us. Maybe.
No, I think it has.
Well, I hope so. Fucking hope so.
You also released 3 singles for If the Sky Came Down. 112, What Have I Done, and Stitches. And you have cool music videos for each of these singles. And I love music videos, so I thought we can talk about your music videos. I think 112, the music video, kind of feels to me like a mix of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and Stranger Things. How would you?
That's pretty fucking dope. That's actually spot on.
Was that what you were intending?
Well, honestly, the Fear and Loathing is just like a bonus because I love that movie, but it definitely has, you know, it has a lot of kind of Stranger Things vibes on it. I think it has a lot of vibes of just like kind of fucking... I love a show called Lucifer, and I got a lot of inspiration from that for the music video too, but I mean, it's just something that felt like... It felt like my life at the moment, at the time, and I was like, we need to adapt this into a music video. And it was really cool because when we delivered the record to our record label, I handed them kind of a list of music videos for every song, and I was like, what can we do? And when we decided that the singles were going to be the singles that they were, we were like, okay, let's do this one, let's do that one, let's do that one. And I think it turned out so good. And such a shout out to everyone who's worked on these music videos with us, which is obviously Vida Pictura for the first 2 videos, for 112 and Stitches, for Sam Yamsen, who did the whole video of What Have I Done, and obviously our dude Valtteri Lahikainen, who helped out massively, and Joanna Mäki, who did the video for Awake Now, which just came out about, a week and a half ago. So we're blessed that we get to work with such talented people, and I think we kind of gave the songs the music videos they deserve.
Yes. Thank you all who did that. It was amazing. I was really impressed by the music videos.
It's great to hear.
Oh, you taste so bitter, sweet, taking your time.
all probably missed live music a lot during the lockdown, and your music video for What Have I Done is live material. Was it filmed at this year's Tuska?
It was, yes, fully.
It was so cool with the crowd surfing. Who had the idea for that? Was that also your idea?
Oh, that's just shit I do every show. So it's I mean, the thing is that nothing kind of out of the ordinary happened during that show, because it's just like you've seen us a couple of times. A lot of people who are watching this have seen us a few times. You know, we are a live band. You know, we love creating music and stuff, but we are a live band, and that's where we kind of break out into, you know, just fucking chaos. So I think it was really good, and it's a challenging feat to attempt to kind of bring that live energy into a video, but I think Samy really did a great job with it.
And did you make the concept to use all this live material?
Oh, that was purely like, it was all of us, the whole team that we have. We were like, we need to do something with live material, because obviously, you know, it's good to show people that live music is back also, and, you know, obviously a great time to showcase a great festival also that we get to do so often. So I think it was a no-brainer for that one.
Yeah, that's true. It made me so happy to watch this, because I love Tuska, and it was so good to see your energy that you had, and crowd surfing and all of that. It was really amazing.
Awesome, thank you.
Time to wreck this fucking place! Because you and I, we are all part of the Brain Dead crew! Now let's go! Go!
And for Stitches, all your band members in the music video are in an insane asylum. And yeah, it has really very different vibes from the other videos. Who had the idea for that video? And why did you choose this kind of concept for that song?
Well, that was again one of the list of ideas that I had for Stitches, and I think that was a no-brainer, because the song itself is about, you know, it's about kind of giving in to letting all that shit out, because that's in my head. The only way I was able to finally accept the fact that I need help is that I had to kind of hit rock bottom. I had to let it all out, pull out all those stitches, pull out those bandages, and kind of bleed out until I was ready to accept help. So to me, that music video just makes perfect sense, and I love it. I love that video, because it's just, you know, you have the individual clips of us just going insane, but you have also the band clip where you have these kind of ghosts running around you, which is just resembling all that bullshit that you have packed inside of your head, and you just gotta let it go, and you gotta accept the fact that you're gonna live with those demons whether you want to or not.
I'm really now even more impressed that you turned all this that you were going through into such amazing songs and music videos.
Well, that's all we can do. It's all I could do, and it's all we can do. With, you know, music it's always been our outlet. So I feel like that was the only logical thing that we could do anymore.
Is there anything else you want to say to your fans? You already said a lot, but is there anything else, any message for your fans?
Well, what I always want to say is just thank you so much for the ongoing support, because it's been really rough with everything going around in the world, and personally everything has been going around. So I'm just so grateful that you're still there. You're buying the records, streaming the records, buying the merchandise, buying tickets to shows. So thank you so much for sticking with us, and I hope to see you somewhere down the road.
Beautiful. Yeah, then thank you so much, Samy, and all the best.
Thank you
for
so
everything.
much. Thank you so much. You too.
And goodbye from the Music Interview Corner.
Et kukaan ei tarvitse tätä enempää kuin mä just nyt. Kiitos ihan vitusti, että olette tullut tänne. On aika käsittämätöntä kello, että siitä on vähän yli vuosi. Kun me soitettiin 3 keikkaa täällä 27 tunnin sisään. Silloin oli asiat aika eri lailla maailmassa sekä mun itselläni. Ja mä voin sanoa teille suoraan sen, että siinä vaiheessa mä en uskonut, että mä enää olisin täällä tässä vaiheessa, kun tää levy tuli ulos. Joten oikeastaan siistiä, että mä oon täällä. Antakaa mulle apua. Mä en ota siitä kredittiä vittu yhtään. Mä en ota siitä kredittiä yhtään. Vaan nää jätkät, jotka on taas tagel mun kanssa. Chazzy, Arttu Lesonen, ja Mirko. Nää jätkät saivat kysymään taas. Ja sen lisäksi te hyvät naiset herrat, te saitte mut jäämään tänne, niin kiitos teille. Mä haluan laulaa teille nyt yhden biisin, niin se kertoo siitä fiiliksestä, se kertoo siitä kun tuntuu siltä, että ei ole enää mitään vaihtoehtoja, ei ole enää yhtään sitä valoa siellä tunnelin päässä. Mä haluan kertoa teille kaikille, että vaikka sellainen fiilis tulee varmasti joka ikiselle teistä jossain vaiheessa teidän elämässä, te ette ole yksin, me ollaan aina tässä, me ollaan yhtä isoa perhettä ja me ollaan aina tässä toistemme tueksi, eiks niin? Muistakaa, siinä ei ole mitään vitun väärää, että hankkii apua, se on ihan vitun alright, okei? Okay? Tää biisi, mä haluan, että tää lauletaan yhdessä, jos mä en pysty siihen itsekseni. Tää biisi on Suffocating.
There's something inside me that I know it's within, keeps on spelling. I'll try to hold on to this now, forgive me. I don't know my name or my age, but I'm trying, I swear I'm trying. My heart feels so cold and so frail, only death can heal me. Bleeding out till I'm on the inside.